All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It appears my son started a voice recording on my iPad 9 hours ago and it's still recording. Let's go ahead and delete that. All right. Morning, everyone. It's obviously an extraordinarily bullish market today. We have a green candle on the board. You know what that means, buy everything. That's right, everything. Everything. What do we got today? We got LVGO. Wait a minute, I thought that was the down button. It's the up button. D-Dog down 4% today after a big move yesterday. Looks like we got net. Morning, Aram. Hi, WGO, Crocs. Restoration Hardware down a little bit today. Market kind of took a crap yesterday. And we'll see how we do today. LVGO, JD, and our daily charts are having a fun time rendering once again this morning. Hopefully that is a very short-term thing. So Tesla up 2% today. Okta sitting right at highs. Kind of a smaller upward trending consolidation. If you look at kind of previous, just kind of like this one. And then it led into an actual consolidation for only a few days here, or finally another breakout. We'll see when that one starts pulling back. AMD trying to get back at it after kind of a weird day yesterday morning, Michaelo. Come on, daily chart. You can do it. Beyond Meat got about 5% today. After looks like it's just slowly trending up. Nvidia, Tesla, Mongo, Soxol, AMD, Oak, all here right about the 1% range. Beyond Meat up here at 5. You in LA, Aram? Actually, no, LA's 3 more months, which I think is a bit excessive. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Just seems excessive. IVR down. So we're going through some growing pains here, ladies and gentlemen. That's kind of what this looks like. Even on my global watch list, we don't have a lot that's too up. And on the downside, not much that's too down. Cyber, haven't seen you in a while, Cyber. How are you doing? Not super fancy. Tesla holding. Look how nice Tesla is. It's just tight. That's super good. I want to know the date of their battery investor day. That's what I want to know. Tesla wins as country blinks first in standoff over plant. Ooh, Fremont facility can reopen next week if company complies with public safety measures. I think they will. All right. So Tesla's reopening, it looks like. Good for Tesla, because that makes most of their vehicles. The only one outside of the US is that China Gigafactory. I think New York makes solar panels, and I think Reno just makes batteries, if I'm not mistaken. So Beyond Meat 3.47, poking right towards highs. Wants to go up, just there we go. Didn't quite have it yet. And see we're getting a little bit redder on the charts here. SPT, never heard of it. I could be like Jim Cramer and pretend I've heard of every single stock that's ever existed. Yeah, SPT, blah blah blah. Good stuff. Um, okay, new IPO late last year. Well, it's right here towards all-time highs. Looks like we're playing with the IPO breakout level. Actually, technically, your IPO breakout level would be here, right there. Didn't go very far though. Kind of a doji indecision candle. Um, just from a charting perspective, I mean, I think it's doing okay. You're getting a little bit of support right there, but so far it's just a very small consolidation. I don't know, not one of the better looking ones to me. It's not horrible either. Kind of one of those ones right in the middle that's hard to make a decision on, which usually means you don't do a whole lot with it. Well, IPO can be a good thing. I don't knock IPOs at all, actually. It looks like stocks will maybe ready to take a little leg lower here. Already, looks like gap up overnight. It's called a gap and crap when that happens. Yeah, so far looking like a gap and crap. There is a midget woman walking around my neighborhood. I've never seen her before. That's new to me. All right, so quite a sea of red here today. Looks like the market's holding up a little bit, but not necessarily that great. You just got a lot of red today, but the market itself is fine. Yesterday, I believe, was a distribution day. At least I counted it. Updated the website. Um, see what Investors Business Daily has to say. Huh, that's funny. Dow falls on Fed Chief Powell. Earlier you said it was up on Fed Chief Powell. Which one is it, IBD? Make up your mind. Stock market bears rule session. Two distribution days. Only one on the Nasdaq. Yeah, Tuesday was a distribution day. Okay. I've never looked at that ETF FFTY. Let's take a look at that. F Soxel bouncing off those lows. Yeah, not so hot there. Hmm. Yeah, definitely not so hot right there. Okay. So kind of a much ado about nothing day again today, I think. We'll see if it turns into another sell-off. Yesterday we ended up with a sell-off at the end of the day that was fairly expansive. Um, we can look at the cues on the 5 minute. You can see how it just dumped off at the end of the day yesterday right here. Looks like just the last hour has pretty aggressive sell-off volume increased the entire time. Not very bullish action right there. And then we have kind of a weaker bounce on the overnight session, dumping again today. So we'll see how it goes today. Yesterday we chopped around, then dumped late day. Possible we do something similar. Hard to say exactly what the future is going to be, but it's just noticing our leading stocks are kind of taking on the chin a little bit. Some are doing okay, some are not. It's a mixture. MongoDB didn't do too bad yesterday. Um, MongoDB long-term turnaround prospect right there, breaking a downward sloping trend line from about a year ago on the way up and not really taking the brunt of the selling. Did sell off a little bit, but not really that spectacularly. Did have some elevated volume, but uh, at the close here, we had a pretty high volume buy candle right at the last minute. So that's good. A little bit of support right there. I don't think this is going to have a 15 or 20% day, but hopefully it'll sustain up here and maybe continue going in a pretty decent fashion. Seen a lot of these cloud stocks work pretty well lately. MongoDB, hopefully no exception to the rule. Earnings on 6/3, which is in a little over 2 weeks. Buddy Restoration Hardware, still a ways to go. Basically hitting my measured move. I took I took profits on it yesterday with all the commotion in the market. Trying to lock in some gains. Locking in gains. Beyond Meat. Zoom. Zoom. Mini cup and handle. Little mini guy. And going for it today. How's our volume this morning? Not too bad. Yeah, Zoom likely to have, I don't know, looks like a potential for a good run here. Higher lows, definitely. Hitting that 50-day moving average and just loving it. Maybe move up to 190. Wouldn't be too bad from a percentage perspective, I don't think. Maybe this time we just fail when we get to the two. All right, reaching up there. Is the market coming back a little bit? All right, we're still flat. Do you see support anywhere if the S&P, if this takes a leg down? I picked up some TVIX and don't want to get stuck with the bag. I'm also greedy. Okay, well, if you know your flaws, you can address them. That's really good. Um, TVIX, that triple VIX? Is that what that is? Yeah, it looks like it. Are you thinking that we're gonna get a leg down and so you're long in the VIX here? Looks like everyone like yesterday, everybody long in the VIX. Um, in terms of support for the SPY, we've kind of been stair stepping up a little bit. I mean, there's support all the way through here. There's support here at 278.82. There's also support here at 271.3. V. Yeah, right. Maybe. VTIQ. Holy but Jesus. What is this thing? It says it's a financial stock. Vectoic Acquisition Corp. Blank check company formed to acquire or merge with focus on industrial technology and or transportation. So what the hell's going on here? No news anywhere. Whoa, look at that cup and handle. Wow. Off to the races we go. Yeah, that one's definitely too far extended for an entry. 803 million market cap. Don't know anything else about it. Oh, they did the Nikola thing? Oh, yeah, Nikola Car Company. Phoenix Hybrid Semi Truck going public after merger. So they merged with VTIQ or whatever it is. Yeah, there you go. They're part of Nikola. Anticipates revenue of 150 million in 2021, and then quickly ramping up to 3 billion by 2024. So they basically backdoored themselves into a public company. 3 years of manufacturing capacity booked have good visibility into future performance. Private investment in public equity. Excuse me. Okay. Build out extremely critical hydrogen infrastructure that will allow its vehicles to be refueled. We'll build 700 hydrogen stations in North America by 2028, along with 70 stations in Europe by 2032. Well, that seems very far out. Nikola One truck. Okay, so at least going after a market that Elon's not really in. I mean, I guess he does have the cyber truck, but at least that's a smart-ish strategy. 14,000 pre-orders. Wow. Anheuser-Busch ordered 800 Nikola semi-trucks? What? Not disclose any battery electric truck reservations. Ugh. 1 million square foot Arizona truck plant in Coolidge. I should go visit that thing. Well, it prepares to build, so it's not really ready yet. Interesting. Hmm. So definitely not a Tesla killer, but maybe an alternative vehicle competitor if they're actually able to make stuff. I mean, the truck actually looks halfway decent too. I'm not sure about their semi truck though. Hey, that's a semi truck. That's also a semi truck. Nikola One. Zero to reserve. Well, that's stupid. Well, the website sure sucks. What is this? Just a big picture of a. I thought I clicked on locations. Offices, service centers, and planned stations. Okay. Well, they need better websites. Tell you that. GSP up 35%? I love it. Ooh, Nikola Wave. Here we go. So the Badger, what a horrible name for a truck, although it does kind of look like a Badger, so it's not too bad. Nikola 1, Nikola 2, Nikola Trey. That thing's pretty cool. I gotta give him that. How much to reserve this one? $0 to reserve. 2,000 foot-pounds of torque. Holy but Jesus, that is a lot of torque. 1,000 horsepower, 500 to 750 mile range. Kind of a normal-ish refuel time. First round of funding, internet exposure. I like it. See, Tesla's a little bit lagging to market with the semi-truck and the truck. The Cybertruck, I think, is their last one to be made, and along with their semi-truck. But I don't know if these guys are going to get to market before Tesla. Now, if the things work out, it'll probably be kind of really good demand for both if they're able to make these. And if this company is actually going to survive, um, with an 800 million market cap, it's got a pretty decent proposition. Now it's yeah, so down here's at a 400 million market cap, a lot more agreeable longer term with a beautiful cup and handle base. This particular one, this goes on to form a flag that'd be perfect for high tide flag, just for a trading opportunity. Let's keep an eye on that actually. VTIQ. So can't do anything with it right now, but oak to back up there, right there, highs. AMD. So AMD took it on the chin yesterday, along with the rest of the market. Why do I have a Why do I have a trend line? Is that a trend line? It's weird. Okay, there we go. So AMD coming back down for another potential buy off the 10-day moving average. I like that VTIQ though. I mean, you're missing Tesla. Not that this isn't going to go to 1,000 from 30, but well, Tesla did it. It took them freaking. When was the last time Tesla was at 25? And when I was looking at buying them in 2012, but didn't. And then here they are, $1,000 basically. Only a 20x, only 20x performance basically. Oh no, good for a flyer maybe. I think a little more research is due for that. This Nikola company. I would like to know about their financials, just to know if they're going to survive. We know Elon Musk was able to have enough money and runway. I don't know if these guys are the same or not. They're in the middle. I missed something. Oh, I can't even finish reading things. Merger prospectus, current report. That was back in April. Annual report in March. Current quarterly? This is an annual, so lengthiest annual report. I want numbers. Here we go. Balance sheets. Yay. Cash and equivalents 1.16 and 18, 751 and 19. Cash and cash equivalents. I wonder what their monthly spend is. Liabilities. 233 million shares. Market cap of 240 million. Obviously up from there. Did you, Michael? Did I see it? Did I probably didn't look into it. At 14. Oh, I screwed that one up, didn't I? Oh, oh, testicular jokes. Oh, yeah. That throws me off my game sometimes. This was a super deep cup. It's not a traditional cup and handle. This one's super deep, 36%. That's actually not horrible, especially during the coronavirus thing. Well, regardless, we're here today. Yeah, nothing like a 100% gain to get you interested. At least interested. Good potential for longer term. I mean, they're talking about what semi truck in what was it, 2023 or something, which seems like a you know, fairly realistic expectation. No quarterly earnings to show. No annual reports. So SEC filings. Okay. Oh, right there, annual report. Not a good one. What's a current report? Hmm. All right. Well, ownership acquisition statement. See what that says. Okay. Not really a lot right there. Okay, 150 million in 2021 and then 3 billion by 2024. So obviously they're pre-revenue right now, but they're supposed to be having something to sell next week or next year. And then 2024, Tesla never really hit their target, so I wonder if that's going to get kicked back by a year or two also. So, well, definitely not a Tesla killer. They're not in the sedan market, and I think that's a good move. Actually, the name kind of annoys me. I think I've made fun of them in the past, actually, quite significantly. But yeah, I mean, it's just a Nikola. One's named Nikola, one's named Tesla. It's like, come on, be original. But yeah, I never really looked into them this deeply in the past, and I don't know much about what's under the hood. But on the surface, I'm not mad at a semi truck based company actually doing that. You don't have to you don't have to deal with the pickiness of consumers. You're basically dealing with businesses, although they do have power sports, which should be pretty good because they're freaking they're electric. Those would be awesome. 775 foot-pounds of torque in a toy. That is awesome. It's pretty cool. That's pretty fun. Although, why would you have grass in the Arizona desert? You don't want glass. I said grass, glass. Nikola or Lucid Motors says Tesla lead designer. I don't know which kind of engineer though. I'm not sure what you're saying. That you're saying you don't like how they look. I don't think they're bad. I think glass on this is a little weird. Usually, you don't put glass in these little buggy things. These are common in Arizona, very common, except for the glass part. That's not very common. They're mostly open. That's pretty dope though. I wonder how much it is. 150-mile range is pretty good. Oh, you get two of them. 13-inch infotainment display. Yeah, see, not in this. You don't want that in this thing. 35-inch DOT tires. That's $80,000. Holy crap. That is a ton of money. Oh, really? Gotcha, Michael. The lead designer went to one of these companies, huh? I don't know, 80K for that. You're not going to get a ton of sales on that. What's their semi truck? What's this, like 750,000? Cost of Nikola 1. Huh? That's good, Rob. 1,000,000 miles of free hydrogen fuel? Is that legit? Is that still a thing? They still don't share the cost of the damn truck. See, units hitting the road in 2020. See, they've already pushed that out a year. Oh, do we get a price? High end. We don't know what that means. Okay. Whatever that means. Oh, here we go. 350,000 estimated. Whoops. What just happened? Something just happened. 350K. Probably not too bad if it includes 1,000,000 miles of fuel. It's kind of built in there a little bit. They gave up on electric truck in favor of hydrogen. Well, it's still electric. It's just hydrogen, just a fuel cell, different type of a situation. Holy crap, that's annoying. So they've already pushed this out several times. Right, Michael? Who are they hiring today? Software engineering, internships, corporate supply chain. I should, I could go work here there in Phoenix. Welding and joining staff engineer. Um, yeah, you don't want to be in that car if I'm the lead welding engineer. I'm an okay welder. Not the best. Not the worst, though. Vehicle technology. There's quite a few jobs they're hiring for, so they think they have some kind of roadway here for sure. Okay, nothing in manufacturing and operations. That's what I'm saying, Ellie. I'm like, I want to get a job and see if it's worth it. Internships, 8 trillion. Oh, no internships. Maybe some things have changed due to Corona. Head of hydrogen fueling station deployment. I'd love to have that job. That'd be fun. Software engineering and IT. Oh, they're gonna fail. You only got 3 jobs in IT. That's a failing business right there. Strong, strong business. That's sarcasm. CAD administration engineering system software product manager, senior embedded system software engineer. They're not taking software that seriously. Although they are still in development, so vehicle engineering probably a little bit more important, which you're doing pretty good. Thermal modeling engineer, that's going to involve computers, that's for sure. Oh, corporate supply chain. They seem to be hiring a bunch of people. Check them out on Glassdoor. Let's see what they say on Glassdoor. 2014, 50 to 200 employees, less than a million revenue. Come work with us in a big ass building. Oh, there you go. 91% approved CEO recommendation to a friend, 85%. Pretty good from an employee perspective. Let's see if they can. What are they paying? What? All right, what are you guys paying? We don't know, we don't know, we don't know, we don't know. All right, fair enough. They don't know what anyone's making. Help desk interview, power sports interview, software engineer. No, I didn't want to contribute. I wanted to read. Hard hitting interview questions like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Would I need family coverage? So, as you guys can see, it's super hard hitting interview stuff here. Mechanics of materials. Why are you looking to change careers? Those are the questions you find with winners right there. Software engineer interview, accepted offer. Okay. No one hate their employees don't hate them. That's pretty good. You're gonna drive a Tesla, Ellie? Go for it. I love it. We're bouncing now? Oh yeah, we're getting to move up. VTIQ's even bounced up another 10%. Beyond Meat 6, Okta, PayPal, AMD, Soxel, MongoDB. Tesla's up 1%. Tesla not too mad at it in this range right here. So our pay's doing looks like a trip to the 50-day moving average, or is that the 200-day moving average? That's the 200-day moving average. All right, Roku. Balancing act after earnings here. Not bad though. Able to maintain. They just pull back a bunch. Of course UAL sucks. Yeah, I actually I took my Carnival Cruise Line position off the table yesterday. Um I I'm getting rid of all these COVID stocks. Yesterday I got rid of all of them that weren't bouncing. I was like, you know what? I'm just stepping aside. Hits weren't even that big. Some of them I had some profit in. Overall, it's probably down like 10% on some smaller positions. So it wasn't a big thing, but freed up a little bit of capital and got rid of a little bit of liability, I think, because LA County is closing for 3 more months. I mean, you're gonna have some other places try to follow suit. That's not gonna be very good. Not gonna be very good. So got rid of a little bit of that. So we got a good amount of cash I can deploy if we see something intriguing. Other than VTIQ, which is just rocking right now for whatever reason. What does actual news say about VTIQ? I think we started here. Pause due to volatility today? This could be a good shorting opportunity. Yeah, it is pretty volatile this morning. But I don't know why they paused it. See the wide bars, high volume today? Looks a lot like a topping day. You have DAL, it's bad. Yeah, I'm ditching these. I'm out of them. I don't have any more. It's sitting right down here at lows. I don't like this. This looks like it's gonna break lower. Does not look good at all. I mean, you've got a lot of stocks bouncing. These are not. So I don't like being in laggards. And yesterday, I think with the market being taking a turn for the worse at the end of the day yesterday. I was like, you know what? I'm just cutting these laggards. I'm not really hurt bad, but I'm going to take some cash off the table while I still have it, and I'm going to bounce. Well, you don't have to buy anything, Aram. That's the thing. You can be cash. Cash is fine. Cash is not a bad thing. You know, cash is not a bad thing. So, um, yeah, if you want to sell and you want to take some money off the table, that's okay. That's not too bad. You know, AMD is still a possibility from its large cup and handle perspective. That hasn't broken out yet, but we've posted up out of the lows with a good day the other day. Nice little pullback yesterday. It didn't go very far, luckily, and we're doing okay. You know, there's still some possibilities out there. You just gotta be picky. You should be picky. You're investing your money. You're not gambling with it. You're investing it. You're expecting a return, right? Okta keeps going up. You can buy some Okta as it just kind of pokes its head up. I sold play yesterday. Yeah, I finally sold it. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. It's just started pointing lower. It started pointing lower, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just out. No bounces lately, and so it was looking pretty good for a minute, and now it's just rolling over. There's no interest here. The market's the market's already You didn't read the disclaimer, did you? Hey, I gave you a GE short trade like 8 months ago. The 10x. Not my fault you didn't pull triggers. I told you Tesla at 400. Not quite 1,000%, but if you bought options, that would have been insane. Actually, you know what? Now that I say that, not that this is ever going to happen for a while, but I wonder if I would have bought. So back here, um, did I buy on the? I bought on the down day. Wow, that was pretty. I bought a 385. That was a really good play. Wow. Okay, so let's say okay, let's say this day. Let's see what is that? 6:30? No, 319. I just want to check something out just for fun. Just for fun. Sell what? Tesla? I didn't sell Tesla. I still have it. Okay. So let's say you think it's going to go back. Excuse me. Okay, so you're way the F down here. Keep in mind, options volatility was off the charts at that particular moment in time. So this would be very expensive options, but I just bought the stock and didn't mess with the options. Um, but looks like only when you could. Oh no, you can go back out here to 2022. That'd have been super expensive. Wow. See these extreme situations like this, it's really hard to get that right. Tesla was just kind of lucky, I guess. Like I said, luck is experience and opportunity. Um, Whoa, all they had was a 790 and it was 297. Holy crap, never would have bought that. Although that is going out to 2022. 2021, 800. Oh. Oh, you know why? Because it's today's date. It's not the date. What did we say, 319? Is that when it was? The day after I bought? 319. Okay, there we go. So 319. The hell would these crazy things be worth right now? Wow, that option's going all the way up to 2,000. Look at that. That's insane. So 420. Yeah, look at that. $150 per call. Wow. That's insane. That's crazy. So that 420 January 2021 today would be worth like 400 bucks because you're at 800. So let's look at that. January 2021 420. 433 bucks. That doesn't have a lot of premium left on it. So yeah, that'd have been a 4Xer. That'd been you got 400% off of that print right there. That's not even where I bought it. That's the day after I bought it. Just trying to play devil's advocate. So just wondering how that would have worked out. I never really thought about buying options in the moment, but I don't know if I would have. I don't know. Anyway, I think stock was still the better bet for me. Okay, just curious how that would have worked out. Okta, Nvidia. Nvidia looks like still doing good up here. UAL. Man, maybe good to buy some UAL puts down here for crying out loud. Well, it doesn't really matter to me, Rob. I mean, I had a different UAL trade. Um, but like my Carnival Cruise Lines trade and my Play trade, I was actually up on Play still. So for me, it was just I don't want to spend time focusing on these ones down here. Now, in time, I think they'll have their day. I just don't know when that's going to be. And it looks like the market doesn't know either. So the market's not super interested. I'm not super interested. That's kind of how it goes. Now, down here towards the lows, you could potentially look for a double bottom type of a scenario for a bounce, but I'd wait for the bounce to happen. Yeah, like Tesla's a much easier hold, right? Tesla, you're up right there towards the highs, but here you're back down towards the lows. It's a different ball game, right? You're talking one is a leader, and UAL's a leader in the airlines, but the airlines are still in flux right now. I don't know what's going to happen. China hacking virus research? What does that mean, Michael? I'm not even sure what that means. VTIQ back up. What does a put look like on this thing? Wow, $8 for just gotta go to 22 before you even turn a profit. That's pretty crazy. So I get all the way down here before you even break even on a put. That's a lot. HR and ADT, yeah, sure. Um, Not as bad as those airlines. What is this one? Healthcare something or other? Definitely not a growth stock. I usually invest in growth stocks, Aram. This does not look like a growth stock. You look at the weekly chart. I mean, it's gone from 17 to 35, but it's doubling over the course of 10 years. That's not really high growth. I probably wouldn't be invested in that one to begin with. On a from a personal level, ADT, security company, may be suffering from cancellations. Doesn't look like they're super bullish. Not bad though. Not bad here recently. Plenty of pocket pivots to kind of support stuff. So all in all, not bad on ADT. I'm not sure about it also being a growth stock. It probably pays out a massive dividend though. What do we got? 3 cents. Yeah, still, that's not that massive. Oops, what the heck was that? 2% dividend yield. So not that great. How do you lose 400? How do you lose $424 million? I know guys that have 1,000 alarm customers and are set for life. I know guys that have 20,000 alarm customers and are super freaking rich. You have millions and you're broke. What the hell? What is wrong with you? Yeah, gross margin 73%, but your operating margin is negative 2%. What are you doing with your damn money? That is so much money. Just be a freaking cash machine. What how am I back at ZXY? Honestly, selling alarm systems is like the most profitable business on the planet. Makes software margins look like garbage. 72% gross margins. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Nice, Michael. I like that. It's my quote of the day. I find 424 on my couch the other day. It happens. Mm, eh. I like it. It's pretty cool. What the hell are these douchebags doing? I don't understand what they're doing. Debt is 3.4. You have a 72% gross margin. How are you blowing that? I don't understand. I just need to buy ADT. Someone give me $5 billion stat. I'm just going to buy ADT and just turn it into a cash munching machine. Munch, munch, munch. What's your revenue? Sales. No. What's your revenue? Does it income? No, revenue. Damn it. Oh, sales. 5 billion. So they make 5 billion in sales with a 72%. What the fuck are you spending $4 billion on? Okay, now I'm just pissed at ADT. Honestly, just could be Rob. We'll see if it's in their financial statements. Oh, you got to pay these douchebags. That's just to keep the hair that plastic. That's what it is. Come on. It's their home automation crap, is what it is. I should call Derek Feibig. It could be Fleabag, Flebig. That'd be awesome. That's Fie. If it was Flebig, his name would be Fleabag. Your parents hate you. So never name your kid Fleabag. Tip of the day. About us. What is they? What? Why? Why? What? I don't understand. That's it. I'm starting a security company. I'm just gonna do it. No featured presentations. No anything. I'm highly annoyed by this. Gross customer revenue attrition. Okay, I don't need to be looking into this. I'm annoyed, but I'm not going to spend any more time on this garbage. Their dividend should be like freaking 30%. It's crazy. And I think Bitcoin's just slowly gonna take us right back up. I don't know. This one's a tough one. This one's a tough one. All right, get me off of ADT. Let's go look at some Okta. Hey, back to normalcy. Look at that. Beyond Meat looking really good since earnings. Just chipping away. Chipping away. Was it 100? Now is it 144? That is massive. That is a big ass gain. Doesn't look like it's that big, but that's a huge gain. 44%. That is big. AMD 2.38. Okay, cup and handle. Work, baby, work. How's Tilray doing after its earnings? Fairly flat, non-eventful actually. Yesterday chopped around. Today not too much going on with it. Bottom feeding here. You've got IVR down 6%. Ugh. Another one of those super beaten down, not coming back yet stocks. Netflix, isn't it already broken up? Maybe I'm conflating that with a different one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, and it's stalling. Don't stall, Netflix. You can do it. Why is that interesting? It's a bull market, regardless of what you think. Just a bull market. Yeah, Netflix right there looking pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite flat base. May not fully form. NASDAQ 1.2%. Coming back nicely after yesterday. I think volume's probably not going to quite live up to yesterday's volume numbers, but not bad. That's why I can't give up on these rallies because they just keep going. Regardless of what appears to be common sense and everything else, it's just going. Why fight it? That's hard. Going with it is easy. Netflix, Nvidia. Looking good. AMD looking good. Micron stalling a little bit. Our chips. Our chips. How are they doing? Doing okay. Still great volume on the Soxel. A couple more negative pocket pivots, unfortunately, rather than positive pocket pivots. Pays. What the hell's going on with pays? Nothing. So I was looking at a Roku trade for a minute. That didn't work out. I was looking at earnings play on that one probably. AMD was a 10 bagger, huh? Still could work out. Another run to 9. Don't know if you're gonna get there. Not sure if that's gonna happen. We'll have to see. It's been down for a few days in a row, so hopefully we'll get a nice bounce at some point. Get into some resistance at 6, but that's still a buck away. I'm sorry, support here at 6. That's still $1 away. Then your bounce could be to 8, maybe not. I don't know about 9. It never did break the trend line. Regeneron. Ooh, that's a nice little base right there for you. Come on, you gonna get some volume in you, Regeneron? You're already kind of. Yeah, still I can't see those damn volume candles again. Now I can see them. Okay, yeah, we need a little bit more volume to kind of push us up there. But Regeneron long-term turnaround play here for many, many years, trying to bounce back. This could be just another little consolidation for another push up, maybe in the 6s or 7s. Already gone from 4s to 5s. We're in the 3s for a little bit. We're in the 2s for a little bit last year. Regeneron really hasn't even pulled back due to coronavirus. They've actually maintained, and now they're just extending out. Netflix looking pretty good. Looking good. Where are you going, Netflix? Yeah, I got a measured move up here for you. Oops. Out of 516 into June sometime. That could be a good one. Nice to have a pocket pivot or something as a confirmation. Too early in the day for any of that, though. And I don't think the volume, unless we get volume to pick up right here, which I think would be a little bit intriguing. The Nasdaq doesn't feel like it just wants to run. But Netflix is sitting there poking it, just poking, poking, poking. This almost does meet a flat base requirement. Oh, reversing again. Boeing sees 0 orders again in April. Max cancellations mount. Uh-oh, I was right. Yeah, I saw something similar to that the other day, and it's not looking good for Boeing. I mean, could see a great buy on Boeing at some stage of the game. I just don't know, you know, I don't know when that's going to be. Boeing, I don't think Boeing's going to go away. I'd be really like if Boeing goes bankrupt, that would be shocking. But they're taking the same trajectory as the airlines, which is unfortunate. Yeah, but by the time things look like they're getting back to normal and they start seeing orders again, you'll start to see the stock tick up. Yeah, again, I just don't necessarily know at what where that's going to be. Because their market cap was like 300 billion, now it's 70 billion. Holy crap. I thought it was 300 billion. Negative. Negative $3.4 billion. Jesus. That's a lot of not income. You still have $27 cash per share. Go away, ads. Worst year since 19